So, October 13th. Today's October 13th. No, it's not. It's October 14th right now, but it's October 13th for this podcast because today, what happened on fucking the events happened October 13th. It's probably one of the best October 13th I've ever had, actually. So far, yet. I've been dumped on October 13th. I mean, I've been dumped on a Friday the 13th. This is probably one of the best Friday the 13th I've had. Yeah. So, I started off by completing side quests of doing martial arts and then taking some fruit to some very special people. So, with that being stated, came home, ate, and then hung out with the homie. And then, we went to this little event. But before we went to the event, man, we got high as fuck there. And then after that, the event had certain things for sale, and I ended up getting something for sale. And I felt kind of like a piece of shit because I was like, man, I got bills and shit. So with that being stated, I ended up recuperating back my money. And now I don't feel like such a piece of shit. I was like, oh, okay. But it was a good day. It was a good day. I feel like playing Ice Cube right now. So, who do you think would win? Deebo or Mike or Texas Chainsaw Massacre? This is the death battle that we came up with. They both been hit with bricks. But Texas Chainsaw Massacre, he's actually killed a lot more people. So we were actually stacking the odds against that. We were actually doing a legit death battle. Because I was like, Deebo was a legit psycho. Like, he, you know what I'm saying? He legit tracked down a nigga just to fight him again. And not only did he do it, he manipulated. He manipulated. He lied. What else? He stole. He did everything to try to get back at this nigga who kicked his ass. Pure dedication. Also, straight psycho. You know what I'm saying? That's straight psychoness. That's straight psychoness. So, it's straight psychoness. But we were coming up with we were thinking of who would win. Because we was like, they both been hit with bricks. They both are human. So they're both susceptible to, human shit. And it was a good debate. It was a good debate. And then we realized we were the only two talking about it, so we had to include the other people. Sorry that we didn't include you in the debate at first. But yeah, had a good debate about that. And then we went to this place. Man, that place was tits. You know what? I'm free sex awesome. I'm awesome like free sex. Yeah, I'm awesome like free sex. I'm free sex awesome. Ah! So, but then I realized something. Everywhere you go, you gotta be legendary. You gotta make a legendary mark. I made 2 legendary marks. Here's the thing. So, I was training the other day. Oh, shit. I was training the other day. Oh, shit. And, this chick said, yeah, the first time I met it, Renegade I Am, he was doing some kind of push-up on a handstand or some shit like that. And I said, huh. And then I went, man, that's an awesome way to be remembered. That's a legendary first impression. Fuck all that. Fuck all that. the legendary ass first impression. So then, I was hanging out, and I had something that I thought I dropped, right? And I was like, oh man, I guess I didn't need it. So I dropped it. And I turned around, it was like right in my pocket, right? And I think the person saw me. I think he was going to take it. But it was right in my pocket, but I dropped it because I looked behind me and there it was. And then this dude came up to me and he was like, hey man, do you recognize me with your white teeth? And I was like, oh man, they ain't so white anymore. I'm getting them back white. I'm getting them back a little whiter. And then I realized he said, you don't remember me, do you? And I was like, but he seemed like he had a positive vibe. And he said, you sure you don't remember me? And I kind of backed up. I was like, wait a minute. I got kind of paranoid. I was like, oh, should I go into that state? But, like, who is this guy? Because, you know, it's a small world. And when you don't want it to be sometimes. So, what type of food do I want to eat? I'm going to eat a pancake. No. Oh, I'm about to do a pan. So, long story short, this dude, I used to work with him. He used to be so cool to me. And I was like, he was like, you don't remember me? He said, you used to brush your teeth all the time after we smoked, after we ate, after we took after we smoked, after we ate, and then after you took a shower. And then he said he would always brush your teeth after that shit. And I was like, yeah, I guess so. And then he was like, he brought his girlfriend over, and he was like, hey, you remember that dude that I told you that always brushed his teeth all the time? And she was like, yeah. She was like, this is him. We used to work together. I was like, man, I'm glad we left on a cool note. He stopped talking to me because I got paranoid and asked him to do something. That was about it. But he seemed like he was in good spirits. I was like, man, it's super good to see. Dude, he used to give me all kind of game. He actually coined the phrase to me, people give away game for free all the time. And I just realized something. I had 1, 2, 5 joints. Yeah, 5 joints. I gave one to the dude that saw me. I followed him for sure because he was like super cool. But he used to look out for me and shit when we were out there. He was super cool. Man, I'm glad I was cool with that dude. No, I'm glad and then I left a legendary impression too. Uh-oh. Project problems. Roach alert. Look at that. Yeah, y'all getting... Uh-oh, don't run for me now, nigga. Yep. R.I.P. Anyway, yeah, I was like, man, I'm glad I left on a good note with him. And then I was like, should I have done business with him? But then I realized there was a way better business opportunity. And I was like, man, I kind of can't believe the day. I kind of knew that was going to happen, though. I was like this. Yeah, I kind of knew that was going to happen. I was like, you got to save. I was like, man, I can't. Man, I knew it was going to happen. So, also, I saw the movie Birds of Prey. That was pretty live. So, there was a scene that I didn't like in the movie Spider-Man. Spoiler alert coming. Spoiler alert coming. Ooh. Alright. So, I didn't like Spider-Man, the one where he dunked the ball and then he got in trouble for it. I did not like that shit at all. I was like, why would he get in trouble for dunking a basketball? Why would you not get recruited? I couldn't get past that. I didn't like the movie after that. I couldn't get past it. I know it's just a movie, but for me, in my common ass sense, I was like, there's something seriously like Karen about this scene. Like, why would you get in trouble for jumping over a motherfucker in from half court and dunking it? That goes in the Guinness Book of World Records. That's how I knew the Spider-Man universe was stupid. Everybody in there was stupid. Rolling the dice, talking to pretty women tomorrow, getting their numbers. Oh, man. I got to work on my game. Well, I got to work on my approach, not game. I got to work on my approach. I'm working on my approach. I walked up to these women, and I just bombed. I was like, man, you got to do better than that. Just having a smoke reflection. Look. I'm rolling the dice. Approaching pretty women. And they're coming home with me tonight. That's tonight. It's going to be the game plan. But not gonna lie, I haven't been this lit in a minute. Man. So, wireless taxis, I think, are low-key kidnapping vehicles. You know what I'm saying? They're low-key. So it said that Celsius energy drink tested. I don't know who was testing this shit, but it said that Celsius energy drink had all these drugs in it. And I was like, what the fuck? Are you kidding me? Like, I'm talking about hardcore drugs in it. Hardcore drugs in this motherfucker. interesting. Today was a good day. Good vibes, good deals, good money, good people. Signing out.